there. Hi. Welcome at my kitchen table. This is the Inner Whisper Coach. Hi. Hi. This is the Inner Whisper Coach. And I welcome you to my kitchen table. As you can see, my office is still set up here in my kitchen. I have received a couple of requests from viewers to do a coaching role play, and a request that I like very much myself, namely a video around the topic of finding courage. So I decided to merge these requests into one role play, and since you are sitting opposite me at the other side of my table, it is fitting that I ask you, is it okay with you if I engage with you in a role play? And how are you for time? How long do you have? Okay, that's great. You say as long as it takes. That's perfect. Because this session is going to be longer than the sessions that I have previously recorded. So if you feel you've had enough, just tell me. You can always pause the button to continue at a later stage. Maybe I should explain to you first how we are going to work together. Yes, you would find that useful. Okay, fine. So, as you know by now, if you have seen my other videos, I always work with the idea, the concept of a helicopter view. This means that when you raise yourself above the matter or the topic that you want to address, it is easier to see all the elements beneath you that may play a role in that topic. During this role play, I am going to be your coach and you're the client. The thing starts with you. You give me the topic, and you give me the outcome that you would like to have after you have finished the session. After which we will engage together into a purposeful coaching dialogue. It is very important that you start telling me what you want, and that you answer the questions that I ask you, or that you think about answers. My main task is to listen to you. I do a lot of listening. I will also observe your body language, whether you are looking troubled or happy, or whether you are using gestures that indicate that you are thinking or those things back to you, all in the aim of helping you find the answers that you are looking for. So, as said, the topic that I have received from you has to do about courage. So, could you please define that word, courage? Oh yes, of course, I will explain that to you. Yes, well, it's like this. You can assume that courage plays a role in each part of your life. That may be health, or money, family or relationships, education, job or career, spiritual development, or it can play a role in other parts that are significant in your life. So courage can play a role in each of those life spheres. So I actually guess that the first question would be that to which part of your life does this concept of courage refer? Yeah, you need to take some time to think that through. Yeah, of course. Take your time. And by the way, from time to time, I will take some notes of things you say so that I won't forget and so that I can come back to that if I think that is necessary. Okay. So let us concentrate on the topic for a moment. I heard you say that your topic is how to have courage to do something that you are afraid of but need to do. Yes, I hear that. I see you nodding your head as well. Okay, so if that is the topic, I mean you and I agree that that is the topic. Great. So allow me to give one observation immediately. When I listened to your topic and when I wrote your topic down, let me get this. Yes, this is you in your helicopter, remember? Now for a moment, have a look. When you are above your topic, understand what I was trying to say there? Yeah. Okay, fine. I see, I understand that you need to think about this for a moment, of course. So take your time. The topic is a very important thing. Why do you ask? Okay, I'll explain to you. The topic is, in a way, the boundary for both of us that we know we cannot step outside of. It keeps you and I focused, because otherwise we could start a conversation that starts at this kitchen table, but in less than 5 minutes we could be away and ending up at the Bahamas on a beach somewhere, which could be nice but does not serve the purpose. So a topic is the boundary, and it is the focus. It keeps client and coach focused on the matter at hand. Yes, it works the same way with an outcome. I hear you shift in your chair a bit there. Okay, that startled you a bit. Ah, I understand. Oh, I understand. You did not think about a very clear outcome. Well, so much the better, because now you understand that you can actually choose during a coaching session that you want to aim somewhere. You want to make a choice of the outcome, the goal you want to aim towards. You can actually use any outcome and we can work towards it. I hear you shifting again. Okay, right. Okay, sure. Yes, you were just shifting in your chair. I was just checking whether you were very uncomfortable with the whole situation here. No, I get that. Yeah. Okay, sure. Take your time and think about the outcome. Okay, so this is what I heard you say your outcome was going to be. To understand the elements that play a role in my dealing with courage, so that I can start working on that. Okay, I see you nodding your head. That is it. Well phrased. Great. So, shall I do the kickoff for this session then? It can be a bit awkward if you are not used to being coached. For the next session, you can start yourself. There are a couple of questions that I would like you to think about. Should I give you the first one? Okay, good. So how strong is your commitment to do the thing you need to do but are afraid of doing? Where do you rate your commitment on a scale 1 until 10? Yes. Yes, this is about need in your topic. Yeah. Okay. Ready for the next question, okay? How strong is your commitment to do the work that is needed to find the courage you need, and once you have it, to use it? So how strong is your commitment to do the work that is needed to find the courage you need, and once you have it, to use it? And where do you rate that commitment on a scale of 1 until 10? Yes, of course, I can explain to you why I am asking the questions around 1 until 10. It's very simple. It is because that will make it measurable to you. If you imagine 1 to be no commitment at all, and 10 to be 100% committed, and the pieces in between will give you exactly the state of where you are at. That is, of course, if you are honest with yourself. Okay, next one. Are you ready for the next? Okay, good. So how will your life be different once you have reached your outcome? What will the added value of having courage be for you? In your past, can you remember a time where you also needed courage to do something, and where you found that courage? What is it that you could use this time around as well? Excuse me. Yeah. Yes, I was a bit thirsty. Yeah. Okay, I'm listening to that. Yeah. Okay, ready for the next. Here it comes. Which limiting belief, or which limiting beliefs, stand in your path that keep you from connecting to the courage you have inside of you? So in other words, where and how are you sabotaging yourself? How could you overcome that limiting belief? What are your insights so far? Yes, good. Yeah, I hear that you find this interesting but tiring at the same time. Yeah, I understand that. You are actually doing a lot of work. Okay, let's take a little pause here, a little break. Okay, shall we continue? Good. Yeah. So for my next question, would you please close your eyes? Yes, of course. Sit back comfortably in your chair, just like that. So now, keeping your eyes closed, imagine your ideal picture that shows the perfect situation where you have courage and where you deal with your topic in a courageous way. What colors do you notice in that picture? If there is a smell, what is it? Is there a sound? And if yes, what sound is that? Okay. I hear you say it Yes, I will crinkle it a bit longer for you. And is there a specific texture that you can feel in this ideal picture? Wood, you say? Okay, wood. As in wood. As in wood, as in making these sounds. Right, okay. Wood. So you asked me why I ask you these questions. Well, yes, yeah, well, the things that you just came up with, yeah, around the wood and around the crinkly material and around colors and the smell, those things actually are anchors. Yeah, of course I will explain that. So now that you know in your ideal picture what the smell is, what the sound is like, what the texture is like, you can recall these at any time that you want to gather courage, because I just asked you to conjure up the ideal picture of courage, of you in a courageous situation. So these anchors will help you to build a bridge from courage to you. So the things that you defined, let's say you were talking about smell. You were talking about smell. Hold on just one moment here, just a moment. Yeah, I'm sorry, I had to listen to a call there. So, when you indicated what the smell was like, what colors you saw, I'm writing upside down here, what the colors were, what the sounds were, so it says smell, color and sound, you see? Yeah, so smell, color and sounds, those are the bridge. These things are actually like a bridge that you can use from the ideal picture to you. Yeah, so you can use these things to reach yourself, to reach your consciousness, and to reach in turn your topic and everything that is connected to it. Yeah, you understand that? Okay, good. Yeah, so we could actually continue now. Yeah, okay. So these things will help you to build a bridge. Would you like to measure? Okay, I hear you, yeah. Sure. Would you like to measure where you are now? I see you nodding your head. Okay. So, on a scale 1 until 10, how clear are you now about some of the elements that have to do with courage, using the ideal picture as a possible bridge? Yeah, so on a scale 1 until 10, where 1 stands for not at all, and 10 stands for 100%, where do you score yourself in terms of feeling courageous right this minute? Taking into account all the other things that we talked about during this session so far. Okay, would you like to continue? Yeah, we will. So, let us use some other coaching tools. Yes, tools is what we call them. A coach works with tools from a large toolbox. Oh, you did not know that. Okay, now you do, yeah. Yeah, so characters is one of those tools. Curious to learn what that is all about. Okay, yeah. So, how would it be to start answering a couple of questions from characters other than the you that you know? Characters that you can find within yourself. Yes, I know that sounds a bit difficult. Just go with my questions though. Don't think about making sense of it. Yeah. So we all have these other characters or persons or forces, if you will, inside of us. So I have picked a couple. I have picked the warrior, the warrior, yes, that's quite a different thing than the warrior. Yes, you are right. So I have picked the warrior first of all. So the warrior inside of you, the warrior. What does the warrior in you say about dealing with courage? Please take your time and come up with an answer. Close your eyes and picture what the warrior looks like. And now let him or her speak to you. What does the warrior say? Now, their next character that I chose is the lover. So it's the compassionate part in yourself. The lover. So what does the lover in you say about dealing with courage? Is that one easier for you? Okay, yeah. Good. So what does the lover look like? What is he or she saying to you that you should definitely not do? Yeah, I will rephrase that, sure. What is it that the lover says to you? Definitely don't do this. With the theme of third character. The wizard. Right, yeah. Oh, you have heard of that one before. Good, yeah. So, what does the wizard in you say about dealing with courage? Does he scare you a bit, you say? Ah, okay. So what is the reason that the wizard scares you a bit? What does the wizard look like? And what does he or she say about courage at first? And what is the second thing the wizard says to you about courage? And what is the third thing he says to you about courage? Which one do you prefer? Okay, there are another couple of characters. Yeah, the next one coming up. Yeah, is the critic. Yeah, I am doing this because I want you to get a different perspective on courage, exactly, yes. So, what does the critic inside of you say about dealing with courage? And does that critic have a high voice, or a low voice, or a middle of the road voice? Oh, it screeches at you. Right, okay. It screeches. Okay. Think and write it down. Yeah, think and write it down, exactly. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Ready for the next character? Yeah. So the next character is the child in you. Yeah. What does the child in you say about courage and about dealing with courage? Right. Okay. Oh, that's easy for you. Okay, good. Another one. What does the parent in you say about dealing with courage? Yeah, is that a nurturing voice, or is that a, sort of very stern and you must do this or that kind of voice? Right. Okay, and then, yeah, of course, now the adult. Oh, you already know these things very good, so, yeah, so what does the adult in you say about courage? Okay, now, right, okay. So what would another one more taken from really far away? What would the President of the United States say about courage? Yeah, and could you perhaps use that? Okay, yeah, right, yeah. So, now that you have seen these various perspectives on the concept of courage, what does that tell you? Where are you now in relation to the outcome that you defined? How close or how far away are you from the outcome? I can see you fiddling with your hands. Yes. So let's use your hands then. obviously your body language is telling us that, yeah, that you want to do something with your hands, exactly, that you don't want to sit still all the time. Okay. Yeah. We're going to have a look at that, yes. Yeah. So let's let your hands do something. So, I have a question, so we can work together on this, right? Yeah. Exactly. So, it's about the shape and the size of your comfort zone. Please tell me, if I were to draw the outline of your zone of comfort, by which I mean the area that you are in and that you feel most comfortable in, the area, the environment in which everything is like well known to you, or routine, or does not have any surprises, does not require you to really think outside of yourself, or to really make more effort than than usual, a little. Yes, exactly, the zone that is completely feels like an old shoe. Yeah, very comfortable. Okay. Yes, within the boundaries of this white board here. Okay. So you say it occupies the biggest part of this board. Oh, half, you say. All right. Okay. So if I were to draw over here. Yeah. Okay. Right. And then going over. Yeah. Okay. Over there. And then you say. All right. Yeah. Like this. Yeah. Okay. So it's taking. Let's take the microphone. Yeah. So shall I? Yeah. Okay. So like this. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Thank you. So you say that this is your comfort zone. All right. Comfort. Yes, I know. We said that you would use your hands. Yeah. Okay. Comfort zone, I think. Yeah. Okay. So this is your comfort zone. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yes. Okay. So where in this drawing does courage reside? Yeah. Yes, you are right. Let's say that this is one. Yes, the outside of the comfort zone is this. Yeah. So, okay, so where does courage reside? You say around halfway here. Okay, yeah. So let's say, let me write upside down. Now I'm writing with my left hand as well, so the result is not very good, I'm afraid. Yeah, okay. Courage. Courage, yeah. So courage resides over there. And how big is it? How big is courage? Oh, you say it is very close to that word, okay. So, right, okay. So in relation to the rest of your comfort zone, courage actually plays quite a small part. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, you see that now, yeah. Yeah, that is why the drawing is important. Yeah. So, yes, so as you said, it is not very close to the outside border. Yes, because this is the outside, this is the... Yeah, exactly, this is outside. This is outside of the comfort zone. Yeah, this is outside of the comfort zone. The terra incognita, yes. The uncharted territory, you're right. Yeah, so what needs to be done to first of all grow this courage? Alright, okay, you say something like this then. Yeah, I see. Yeah, okay. So what would need to be, yes, what would need to be done? What would you have to do in order to make courage grow to to that boundary? Yes, indeed. And then to grow it so far that it actually reaches until the outer zone, outer boundary of your comfort zone, I mean, yes. So ideally, yeah, and move, and yes, so that this would disappear. Exactly. So that these boundaries, let me use a piece of paper. So that these boundaries here, this would go away. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. So, and the word, as you say, the word itself would be big like this. Okay, I get what you mean. So like that. Courage. Overriding the other one. Yes, I understand, yeah. Like that. Yeah, exactly, okay. So what would need to be done here to get this situation? Yes, you take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Yeah. Yes, the overall question would be, what needs to be done to grow the courage so that it reaches the outermost boundary of your comfort zone? And what does that tell you? Okay, so now when you step on the wall, let's say that this is a wall. When you step on the wall, let's take the little doll. When you step on the wall of your comfort zone, yeah. Yes, if you stand there on the boundary between your comfort zone and the outside, what do you see? Oh, you don't know, okay. Let me give you a question and an added question. What would happen, or what happens if you wear spectacles that say drama? Drama. Remember it from the other videos. Drama. So if you wear the spectacles drama, standing on the wall of your comfort zone, and you look out over the outside territory, what does that do? What do you see? What does that tell you? And now, what would you see if you were to put on a pair of spectacles that say empowerment? Yeah, empowerment. What do you see? Okay. So what insights have you come to at this stage? What insight? What insight? Yeah. mentioned, rightly so, that the thing you need to do but are afraid of doing. Yeah, in this illustration would be here. Yeah, so well away from your comfort zone, from your zone of comfort. Yeah, so the thing, in other words, the thing that you described it in your topic. Let me refer back for one moment to the exact topic. Bear with me a moment. Yes, I have it here. I have my notes here. You said how to have courage to do something that you are afraid of but need to do. So something that you are afraid of but need to do. That's over here. Yeah. And just to make sure, where in the comfort zone are you at the moment? You said halfway as well. So if I were to place you, I will stick this little thing up your, you know what I mean. Okay. Yeah, I know, it's just a doll. So we would place you in your comfort zone somewhere around here. Yeah. And yes. Yeah, you are facing, which way are you facing? Yeah, you are facing outside. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. So when you see the thing that you are afraid of doing, but you know that you need to do, that lies over there, you're quite correct. So there is a distance between you in your comfort zone and the thing you need to do. It is in outside territory. Yeah. So in other words, you just rightly said, yeah, you actually defined the territory below you, and you also defined where in that territory that thing is. It's over there. Exactly. That's exactly what you did. Very good. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So, with all the knowledge and the insights that you have at this point, from when we started working together in this session, with the insight and the knowledge that you have now, I would like you to answer or to find answers to the following random questions. Yes, you heard correctly. Random. Yeah. Random questions. Oops. They are deliberately called random because they are random. They don't seem to make sense, but that is where exactly their strength lies. Okay. So I will give the pen to you now. Here you go. And I will get you a piece of paper as well. Yeah, you can use that. There you go. Yes, okay, fine. Yeah, please go ahead. So shall I? Yeah, shall I go ahead? Yeah. So, first random question. And it's all in relation to courage. What happens if you do nothing about your topic and the courage you need? What happens if you do something about your topic with the necessary courage? What happens if you do the best you can about your topic with the courage that is needed? in how far is doing something enough? In how far is doing nothing too little? What would be doing exactly enough? What is plus or positive about doing nothing? What is minus or negative about doing nothing? What is interesting around doing nothing? I see that you're writing down a lot. You're doing very well. Yeah. Yes, I understand it is tiring. Of course, I realize that you came to this session to relax, and I believe that the work you and I are doing is actually brought forward in a relaxing way because of the atmosphere that you and I have now created here. Yeah. Okay. Tell me if you are too tired or if you would like to continue. Yeah, you would like to continue. Good. Yes, let's continue a little bit with the random questions here. So, think about your topic again, please. And complete the following sentences. In relation to the level of my courage, I will start ... In relation to the level and the size of my courage, I will not start to ... In relation to the level and size of my courage, I will stop ... In relation to the level and the size of my courage, I can never ... In relation to the level and the size of my courage, I always ... In relation to the level and the size of my courage, I have not yet ... My biggest fear about being courageous is ... My smallest fear about being courageous is ... The worst that can happen when I am not courageous is ... some miracle, you receive just the right amount and sort of courage that you need in relation to your topic. And imagine you wake up tomorrow morning and you notice the change in yourself and the courage that you now have. How would the outside world, without telling them specifically what happened, how would the outside world know that you possessed that courage? What would the outside world see you do and hear you do? What? Yes. And how would you feel inside of yourself with the courage as opposed to without that courage? So with the courage, how would you feel? And without the courage, how would you feel? So what is the biggest insight you now have? Taking all the knowledge from this entire session so far, what is the insight that you have right now? And how far or how close are you to the outcome that you described at the beginning of this session? And on a scale 1 until 10, where 1 stands for not at all, and 10 stands for 100%, where do you score yourself now in terms of feeling courageous? Okay, so that is quite enough, I would say, for a first session on this subject or on this topic. So you did good work and you have earned your tingles, yes, and relaxation. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry, yeah, sure, take your time for a moment there. Okay. You're back, yeah, okay, everybody sometimes, from time to time needs to go and listen to the call of nature, of course, yeah, I understand. So, sit down for a moment and I will give you a couple of sound samples to relax and to think about what it is that we talked about. Yes, and first I will clear away the board because, yes, exactly, there needs to be peace and quiet now. Right.